to have a van when he's with the Cubs?
Yeah, I think so.
This is what I'm talking about right now. He makes too much money. I think it's time to upgrade with this. What do you think?
I think so.
We're going to catch up with Joe Madden coming up right after this.
Our guy Millar, he's an RV man. We know that. And now it's time for Kevin's spring training road trip presented by Camping World. His special guest, Angels skipper Joe Madden.
Hey, I'm Kevin Millar here with Joe Madden today. We are showing off the 2022 Freedom Traveler A30 from Camping World. All right, JoJo, if you could take this motorhome from Camping World anywhere, where would you go?
It's real easy. I've been all over the country in my RVs, had several. My favorite place is Key West. You go down to Key West, go through all the different keys. It's kind of crazy, that really long piece of like a causeway that I think it's 6 or 7 miles long, so you're right along the edge, and you're sitting high, and you think, I better not make a mistake.
Yes.
And you get all the way down to Key West, a place called Blue Water Resort and RV Park. It's 10 miles from dead central Key West. Little tiki hut off to the side. You rent a car, you drive down into Key West. You get the vibe. It's all Jimmy Buffet at that point.
See,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. I'm going there.
Yeah, seriously.
I want you to explain your socks, because you're wearing two different, obviously unmatching socks, and this is a great story.
Albert Pujols has a daughter with Down syndrome, so it's kind of like National Down Syndrome Awareness Day. Bring more awareness to these folks. I went to Albert's event a couple years ago in St. Louis. It's one of the best I've ever attended. So it was brought to my attention. So I was hoping for red and blue, just kind of like our really groovy new hoodies, but went this direction instead. So it's to draw awareness to today being National Down Syndrome Awareness Day.
I love that. Yeah. Good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, we've had a lot of shaking and baking and moving and guys going different places. The excitement of free agency, now that baseball's back, and now you get your two big boppers back on the field. Mikey Trout, obviously injured last year a little bit, played 35 games, 36 games. And Shohei had the year that I don't think we talk about enough. I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't think we talk about enough to see what he did on both sides of this game is hard. And so now you get those two stars back. Talk to me.
Yeah, and then Anthony, too. Don't forget Rendon. I mean, getting Anthony back also. You're right, first of all. What Shohei did last year, I think, was not really appreciated in its entirety by most people. I think he got the awards, I get it. But if you're a baseball guy, if you played baseball at all, to really understand exactly what he did on both sides of the baseball is kind of staggering. Not only from the perspective that he was good at both, just to remain healthy and do both. To be able to hit the day after you've pitched is also not easy to do. Starts with that. Michael Trout got off to a great start last year. We lost that opportunity, and the same thing with Anthony. So the team you're going to see with the Angels this year is completely different. We are excited, man. It's all about creating an edge. Right now we're trying to set the edge for all of this. Try to bring back a more traditional Angel method of playing baseball, which to me would be more aggressive on the field, on the bases, better pitching overall.
Now you're going to go with the 6-man rotation, maybe we get Shohei every 6th day. How's that work? How's that conversation start? And I would just a little bit last year, like going into taking the reins off, because you know how it is. I mean, you get up here, it's like we always got reins on. Finally, you said, no, you're going to pitch and you're going to play every day. Is he going to play every day and pitch every 6th day?
Yeah, of course. The only time he gets off if he needs it off. He'll come to me and say, my legs might be tired, as an example. Then when he says that, then we will do something differently. There are no rules. The rules are that there are no rules, which is my way of living.
Well, there's a lot of excitement, obviously, here in camp, but this is probably the most excitement. You got me fired up that I need to move up to a 45-footer.
It's the best way to travel.
Windshield is what you just said. No one realizes. Go to Camping World, get you an RV, the windshield, you see the world through a whole new vision.
I've lived mostly in my RV for the last 10 years during spring training. Finally bought a house.
See, he got too rich, guys.
I did.
Got too rich.
I did. Didn't know what to do with it all, you know?
So cool. Well, good stuff, JoJo.
Always good to see you guys. Should hang out a little bit more. You're going to see us in the playoffs this year.
Come on, baby, let's go.
You're going to see you in the playoffs this year.